Hello world, how you doing? How you doing today? How you doing this morning? How you doing this evening? How you doing tonight? It's me again, here, aka Xander the Great, aka The Real Gamer. Bringing y'all another video on my video game channel. So, yeah, hope you guys are doing good, living good, feeling good, you know. So you know, I love video games. If you're a new subscriber, welcome. This channel, I know you guys, you see a lot of stuff on my channel. You see wrestling, you see music, you see world talk, you see video games. This channel is mainly a video game channel and a keep it real channel. You know, video games are a passion. I love video games. I don't know why, but I love video games. I love the history. So if you've been keeping track of my channel, you know that I've been covering different consoles, and you should know that I have pretty much every console. So I do recaps of the consoles. You know, let me put some of this stuff down. So you guys know that I do recaps. I did the second generation video game, and I did the third generation of video games. So right here is the fourth generation. The fourth generation of video game. The Four Horsemen. The fourth generation of gaming is a lot of people's favorite generation. It's known for being the 16-bit era, and really gaming started getting more competitive with the companies. Companies really started competing. They realized there was money to be made. In the prior generation, Nintendo won that generation and dominated the third generation. Sega was there and Atari was there, but prior to that generation was a video game crash. So Nintendo came and dominated and stuff like that. Nintendo was just that big powerhouse. This generation known for Sega and Nintendo really competing because Sega came out with a system I'm gonna get into that competed with Nintendo, and I was like, when I say they competed with Nintendo, they competed against Nintendo. And nowadays it's Sony and Microsoft. These are electronic companies with side video game divisions. Back in the fourth generation, Nintendo and Sega, these were legit video game companies. So the players, the gamers benefited greatly because it was about having the best game. So, which game would be most enjoyed? Which game had more stuff to it? Which game looked better? Which game was gonna be talked about in the playground? You get what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Sega and Nintendo were video game companies. They was not electronic companies like Sony and Microsoft. So they focused purely on games. And we probably won't ever get back on that again. But anyways, the fourth generation, a lot of people's favorite. My favorite is the fifth and sixth. But yeah. The fourth generation began in October 30th, 1987. Yeah. I don't like this song, man. Yeah, in 1987, it began with the release of NEC's PC Engine. Yep. The PC Engine in Japan was the first 4th gen console to come out, making it the first 16-bit console to come out. But there are there's other consoles prior to this claiming to have 16-bit. For example, the Intellivision. The Intellivision boasted to be the first 16-bit console, but it came out in the second generation. So don't let the hype fool you with that. I've never seen a 16-bit game on the television before, so I don't know where that claim comes from. But they themselves say that. They themselves say that it's 16, the first 16-bit, so I don't believe that. The first 16-bit console was NEC's PC Engine. Before we get into that, there were five consoles released in the 4th generation. Prior to that, the third generation had 18 consoles released. Yeah, 18 consoles released in the 3rd generation. And it might have been more than that. It never even came out. Yeah, there were 5. And well, yeah, the PC Engine came out in 1987. And guess what, guys? The PC Engine actually came out in North America before anything. The first 16-bit console to come out in Japan with the PC Engine, and also was the first to come out in America too. And you got a probably scratch your head. The PC Engine, never heard of that. In America, it wasn't called the PC Engine. It was called the TurboGrafx 16. Y'all see it? The TurboGrafx 16. And then after that, in 1988, came Sega's Mega Drive. Now, due to copyright names, it wasn't able to be called the Mega Drive in the United States. So that's why you guys are probably wondering what's the Mega Drive. The Mega Drive is this. The Sega Genesis. Came out in 1989. So like I said, there was 5 consoles released in the 4th generation. I don't have all of them, but I do have most of them. So, in 1990, in Japan, after the Mega Drive, Sega released the Mega Drive, Nintendo came out with the Super Famicom, aka in America, the Super Nintendo. So yeah, each system had a different name in Japan. The PC Engine in Japan, in North America, was the TurboGrafx. The Sega Mega Drive in Japan and North America, the Sega Genesis. The Super Famicom in Japan was the Super Nintendo in America. And the Super Famicom looked different than this. And the PC Engine looked different than the TurboGrafx. Now, the Sega Genesis actually looked the same. In Japan, they said Mega Drive. I was gonna see if I could show you some stuff, but I might be able to. Let me see. Try to see if I can show you some. Alright, cool. That's the PC Engine right there, made by NEC. But yeah. But anyways, give you guys a better view of the fourth generation. So you guys see different stuff back there. And you're like, what are those? So the fourth generation is the king of add-ons. The king of add-ons, yes. But anyways, back to this. So that's the PC Engine. And it was the TurboGrafx. That's the Sega Mega Drive. How it looked in Japan. And then they got the second one. And then there's the third one. That's the Super Famicom. That's the Super Nintendo. And you know how, like, and this is also, I think, the generation when consoles got slimmed down. You know how the PlayStation always has a slim version, same with Xbox. Well, this generation did it first, as you can see. So also, SNK Neo Geo. Yep. SNK had their own console. And that kit was, yeah, expensive. $650, as you can see. I'll be getting it one day. Added to my collection. And there was another system called the Philips CDI. Philips was an electronic company, same as Panasonic, Sony, etc. And I've actually had this system two or three times, but I got that system not just to happen sit and look or whatever like that. I got the system actually to play. I actually wanted to play the games. Every time I've gotten this system, it's broke. It's never working, and these things are expensive too. High dollar things right here. Every time I got one, it's been kind of high up there, and every time I got one, it's never worked. Um, so I wanted to play it, but I'm more than likely gonna get one again. But I'm gonna get one that's not working. I'm gonna get one for the love for a good one. Um, so yeah, the add-ons. So as you can see, that's my Sega Genesis first one, and then there's the second one. That's the second Sega Genesis. Um, so fourth generation was when they started experimenting with CDs. CDs can hold more information than they hold more information than cartridges, and you can have better quality sound too. So yeah, the Sega Genesis had the ability to upgrade. Had the ability to upgrade. And had the ability to upgrade. This is Sega CD. Yep. That's a Sega CD. And and they had another add-on that went on top of here, the 32X. All this in the fourth generation. Um, the TurboGrafx had a CD add-on as well. What I have here is the all-in-one. So yeah, the fourth generation is when they got into CDs. All started in the fourth generation, and they expanded on that more in the next generation. Believe it or not, Nintendo had a CD add-on too. And this is infamous. Nintendo had a CD add-on. Can you guess with who? Sony. Yeah. There were gonna be a Nintendo PlayStation. Yes. Before Sony went into their own business, Nintendo and Sony had an agreement to make the thing a CD add-on for the Nintendo, and it was gonna be called the Nintendo PlayStation. Yes. But Nintendo actually decided to renege on it, and they decided to go with Fuckboy Philip. There's Nintendo games on the Philips CDI. Yeah. There are Nintendo games on the Philips CDI due to their agreement. They didn't make a add-on. Philips didn't make an add-on for the for Nintendo, but Philips did make their own system, and it was an all-in-one multi-system. That's one of the reasons why I decided not to really go for it like that, because it's not really a true game system. The Philips CDI to me is not a true game system, but I thought about it more, and it is a game system, and it's a part of the video game history. So I will be doing a video on that in the future. But that's pretty much it. I gave you guys a lot of info on the fourth generation. The fourth generation things got lit, turned up. And I have a playlist of the fourth generation console. I'm gonna go into each individual console and tell you more information on those. And you know what I'm saying? I take one console and I'm telling you all the history and stuff of that. Okay, so stay tuned. Please like, share, and subscribe. I give you guys a lot of info and I take a lot of time into these videos. You guys have a good day. You guys have a good night. Always remember, if no one told you they love you, I love you. That's why I do these videos. I love you guys. And God loves you too. Peace.